Welcome back again to this lesson 3. So this is where we left off in lesson 2. We've finished constructing the top here. So what I'd like us to look at in this lesson now is we can begin to block in this base here, and probably this pavement somewhere, or this one's here, and maybe come in and do some of these windows and the doors. Okay, so let's get into Maya here. So if you look at this, our floor plan here, let me untemplate it for a minute. You can see that structure has also been added here, which is this white outline here. So what we can do is to follow it and construct that part as well. So what we need to do, what I can do now is, let me bring in I think we can do that with a box. So if I get the box like that, I would just probably just stretch it. Let me go to the top view. Let's see right here, just isolate that. So what we can do is, so I will just bring in this one to just match that line, and then I will also probably, let's see, match it here first. Okay, so we can just grab it and bring it right here. I'm gonna increase the transparency again on this, so I can see what I'm doing here. So what we can do now is, let's drag it and put it right there. So I can bring my multi-cut tool and cut it there, cut it right there, and also this one. So what I can do is grab this one, move it here, just take all of them like that, and just move it here. And for this one, go to face mode. I'm gonna delete that face, and then I will grab this one, put it right there. So let's take this one all the way here, and then use our multi-cut tool again. I will bring it here and right there. I think that will, okay, I think we also need to add this one right here and this one right here. So what we can do now is we take this face here, we delete it, and again we will have to, let me see, I think we are almost in order. So this one right here, I'm going to select like this, then press Ctrl and click to deselect every other place, and then I think here is the face by the side here is now selected. So what I can do is I can go to extrude, click on that, and then I can just bring it out like that. But now we know that this is the way it works here, but in our building that we have made, the structure we have made, we may have adjusted the structure slightly. So what we can do right now is let's bring in our structure. which is this one right here, I'm going to isolate it and also come to the top view here, isolate it for a minute, and then I will grab this one. Let me see. So let's isolate that one. So what I'm gonna do is grab this one right here. I'm gonna give it a different material, black. Let's give it something like a Lambert, but this time I'm gonna make it black so that I know how it fits in here. I just want to make sure it's fitting properly. So now I can see that this one right here, I think maybe we can just bring it out a little bit, and this one just slightly, and you can press Alt and arrow key to have a small, just nudge it a little bit. So I'm just gonna grab this one right here and just push it out a little bit, something like that. And this one, I think I need to as well bring them out a little bit. What I'm trying to do is just to give it some kind of equal spacing all around. Okay, so that one as well, just out and up arrow key just to nudge it out a little bit. I think this one right here also needs to be adjusted a little bit, something like this is okay. And maybe that one as well. Okay, I think this one, I like it like it is now. So what I can do is, let's come back to our origin here. We just put it down there, and then we will make it is very, very flat on the floor. So we will make it something maybe like that, something like 2 cm from the floor, something like that will be okay. Let's see, this one is too high, maybe somewhere around there. I think this is good. So now we can just give it some bevel. Let's just add some. Oh, before we add some bevel, remember some of these places that we opened, we need to close them back. Okay, so let's use our append polygon tool again and begin to add them back. So just this one right here, I think I got it right, and some of these places here. Press G again, one more time, and here we just close this one, close it off as well. Okay, so we are done with this. This bottom face, we definitely don't need it. So what we can do is come back here and let me isolate it again, select it like that, and I think okay, so we can just control select like this to deselect out, and then one more time control select again, then we cannot delete the bottom part. So now this is what we have. So we can just add some bevels around here so we can see what we are doing. So right here and click bevel. Let's reduce it to like 0.2 and then give it 4. So this is that base. So what we have to do here right now is to make sure we move our building so it's not really penetrating right there. So let's move it slightly. I think that is fine. The next thing I want to do is this part right here. So let's also add that one, I think, which is this one right here. I think in this this design, the final one was a kind of adjusted. This one, I can see that this one and this other ones here, they were all joined together. So as you can see here, it comes from here all the way through here. So I think they had a very big sit out right there. So what we can now do is we're going to bring in another box like that, and the height of this one, looking at it here, this is probably around 30 to 35 or 40. So let's make this one, let's just make it something like around 40. I think maybe we can make it 35. Maybe 40 is too much. So what we can do now is we'll bring it in here. Let's go to the top view. We can just bring it there. Okay, so we will bring it all the way to this end. Okay, and what we can do is we need to add an edge loop somewhere around here. Somewhere around there. And then we will go to face mode and deselect all this part and extrude inside and join it around here. And then wait a minute, I think we need to bring it here. Probably right there, or just let it here. And then let's put another edge loop right there. Go to face, click on this one and deselect it, and then extrude, and we can grab this one and bring it here. like so. So this is what we have right there, and we can just bring it up. Let's go to side view, from side view, and we need to make it to match with this one right here. And of course we need to delete the bottom part. Select and then control select and delete the part, the bottom part. So what I can do is, maybe it would be a good idea to connect it with this one right here. I think we can do that. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's not a bad idea. Or maybe no. Okay, we'll leave it like this. So once again, we need to add some bevel to this. Add some bevel. This is obviously too much. 0.05 and make it 4 here, and then let me see the issues we'll be having here. We need to move the building. Let's see how it's looking right here. Yeah, you can see we need to move that part up. So what we need to do is we need to grab, probably, let me see, this one, maybe not all of them. Let's see how we can do that, because I don't want to move this side, because when you look at it, this one is down here. So what we can do right here is we can take this, Control Shift here, take these ones, actually what I can do is select this one right here, and we deselect this one right here. All these ones we deselect them. We don't need to add this ones, deselect it, and then we can also, this bottom part here, we don't need it. What I don't want is to have, because if I move it like this, I'm gonna have this kind of issue here. I think that one we don't need it. This kind of issue, this line here, we have it in these places. Let's see how that is looking. Maybe bring it down a little bit. This, I think we can live with this. So I think this is I think this would be okay like this for now. So what I can do is, let me see how we can start putting in the plumbing pipes here and see how that goes. I cannot see what is happening just along this corner here, but I think we should be able to just take the pipe and just send them inside the, just put it inside the ground right there. So let's do that. So so the pipe is probably, so let's bring in this this one right here. Let me see. What we can do, we can make the radius to be around 6. Let's go here, and here we can make it 6, and then we just drag it up. So just send it up to the roof right here. Okay, let me see. I'm just gonna put it around here. So what I can do is duplicate this and send it one here. So maybe just a tiny detail, we can just grab some, maybe duplicate this one and bring it right like that, and increase it a little bit. So what I can do here is let me bevel this one. Go here and add some bevel. 0.1, 0.06, make it 4. This is like the pipe that holds the hooks that hold these things in place. Just did something to add some nice details, and maybe bring it down here, and we can create, let me see, this one. Maybe we can just extrude something from here. So let me just bring something here. Let's go to top view. I select this and bring it right there. So what we can do is grab it here, just push it up right there, and just make it the same height with this our and then let's just give it some bevel as well. So I'm just gonna combine these two and then duplicate it, take it up here. I will delete this one, maybe push this one a little bit up here, and this one right here. So grab these two, duplicate, and bring it here. I'm just gonna center it here. So what we can do here, you click the one you want to center with, and you go to, I think that is in, yeah, align tool. You click on it, and then you can click on this one, then it will just center, put that at the center. That's the ring that hold us together. Okay, so I think right now we can come into the next lesson and begin to put in those our glasses, the windows, and the frames. So thank you for watching here, and I will see you again in the next lesson. Bye bye.